Welcome back. In this video we're going to do a little more exploring, and we're going to drop this little sister off and get some Adam, which we will spend shortly. But for now, we're just going to kind of explore, and I'll chime in if I see anything interesting, but until then.
Here in Rapture, how could the Council fail to see? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the Council House before they realize they've been had. I have my city swindled by the Parasite. Difference, guys. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
The Parasite makes nothing for itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned. In Rapture, we keep what is ours. On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrender. An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience to make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no, your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
You deranged fool!
Why not?
Yes, run!
Lacking its own ingenuity, the parasite fears the visionary. But it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. But it cannot regulate it.
Okay, so I want you to booby trap this hell station, and then we're going to try to lay down probably an overly elaborate trap. But what happens here is you go downstairs and we come back up, you have a whole bunch of splicers running at you. So we try to slow them down a little bit by booby trapping the living hell out of this room, because this is where they come through. Now, I wish I could pinpoint, exactly where to concentrate your rivets. I like to just branch them out evenly, but to be honest, sometimes all of them will go off and kill almost every splicer. Sometimes all of them will run up the middle and leave the two sides. So it is fairly random. So I'd suggest you're pretty good about booby trapping, is doorways and pathways through that area. And any bolts they don't set off, obviously you can pick up again. So I mean, you're really not wasting any ammo. But what's going to happen is you're going to go down here and drop her off, and then we'll pick up the battle next video. Always save the sister. Just a reminder. See you next video.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.